I hope this tells all you anonymous typers on Twitter and TikTok and Instagram
and YouTube
to give yourselves a second thought before you click enter, because you don't know how your words can affect someone. Welcome back to the video. This is WIP Review, stands for Work in Progress. We're two works in progress.
I'm Sam.
I'm Dennis.
And we're two best friends who love reacting to music, film, entertainment, anything pop culture, and today we're reacting to
Sabrina Carpenter, because I like the boy. Sam's on espresso, I am on life.
I said I wanted thin mints, and you said you knew a guy.
I'm sorry. She's looking iconic.
Center stage like she's meant to be.
Oh my god. Finally! Center stage.
Because after all those vicious fast times, it's time that she gets to tell her own story. The trouble she went through because she liked a boy.
Oh my god, that was amazing. So spot on, so fast.
I mean, look at her skin.
Oh my god.
Get it? I mean, eventually the honeymoon does fade. But, you know, sue me.
See, the first one was good, and now it's kind of...
Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Hated exes, fell so deeply into it. It was all so innocent.
Beautiful, beautifully written. We talk a lot about imagery in songs. I feel like she produces a lot of pictures with her music. And I mean, not to compare the two, but Joshua Bassett also does a very similar style, just really telling the story super well. But I cannot wait to see the rest of the song.
Getting around, stealing from the young. Tell me who I am, guess I don't have a choice. All because I liked a boy.
She's an icon. That is so good.
This is one of the best songs to come out of this whole drama situation. I think it perfectly encapsulates exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
If you don't know the drama that we're talking about, I'm sorry. But if you do, and you're aware of the situation, I feel like she is making light of a situation that caused so much chaos for no reason. And she's putting it so lightly, like, it all happened because I liked one boy.
I also like the part where she's like, she's basically like, you don't know who I am, but I know you're gonna make that choice for me. Like, and that's, we talk about that all the time, about how toxic social media is, always claiming they know the story and they know the truth when they're literally a random person on the street.
I feel horrible that this whole situation inspired such beautiful music. Because you can't deny, I hate to bring up Olivia, but you can't deny that Sour was a great album, okay? Yep. There are so many wonderful songs in that album. She is so talented.
Yep. And
Joshua as well. So many songs.
3-song EP, Crisis, Secrets, and Set Me Free.
Set Me Free.
Great songs. And
so
Sabrina's releasing bops on bops on bops.
And a whole album, which I hope is not entirely inspired by this situation. I would like to see other things, but... And Joshua's wasn't either. It wasn't all inspired by this situation, but... I mean, it just goes to show you how far music can impact so many people, and how 3 individuals who were musicians, but not really, who were singers, were all inspired by a moment that impacted them so hard that they created countless songs for people to listen to and share this experience with them. It's just so crazy to think about that. But it's also crazy to think about the relationships that impact music so much. Like, I don't think I've ever been able to put my feelings into words this beautifully. Like, it's just so interesting to see how so many people can write about experiences differently. I don't know, just go off, queen.
Beautiful so far.
Beautiful.
Everything's derailing. Was only trying to hold you close while your heart was failing.
Wasn't his heart literally failing? And he like ended up in the hospital. Like, that's not a funny matter, but
that's horrible.
That, like, her lyrics are so clear. They're very honest.
Topic on your tongue. I'm a rebound, getting around, stealing from the young. Tell me who I am, guess I don't have a choice.
So true.
That was sad. Everyone just her and their backs on her. The only thing I hope is lots of therapy. Because they need it.
It's just so crazy to think about how much social media has impacted so many, celebrities, but people just in general. Social media can really be a dangerous place.
It's a powerful tool. That's why you want to use it for
is.
good.
But to make a comment on her voice, we haven't really talked about her singing. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I am a big fan of JoJo, if you don't know. Why would you? She's amazing. And I feel like they're very similar in sound, and I love the way that they both sing, and they are very like soulful with runs, I would say. But also they can both sing super light and airy, so I like that in her voice, and she's doing a beautiful job.
I think it's very, very well thought out, the entire song, which I appreciate. The lyrics, the music, the video, everything is very carefully done, and I always appreciate that in an artist. But it doesn't feel like overly produced or anything like that. Like, it just feels like cohesive, which when we talk about Harry Styles, we always talk about how much we love that, and the same with Sabrina. She's doing a great job.
And I don't really even know if the music needs to be so important because the lyrics are so powerful, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it is good, but I'm really just focused on the lyrics right now.
Yeah.
That bridge was very good.
She is killing you with these lyrics.
She really is, but not only are the lyrics good in every aspect, but the bridge was also beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know, I think it's very funny that she said don't date boys with exes, because one of those exes can cause you a lot of trouble.
All because I liked a boy.
It really is just so sad.
Heartbreaking.
Emails I can't send. Why is it an email?
Oh.
That's the name of the album.
Oh, right, and that's what she's sending at the end. Well, she doesn't send. Oh, I didn't even notice that. The lyrics are so honest. This is something she wished she could have said.
But why an email, not like a text?
Because that's more classy. That's her vibe. She wants to be she doesn't want to be text. She's more old school. Which I think you can hear in a lot of her music. It's very much inspired by 90s, 2000s, even 80s sometimes. It's like Fast Times. It doesn't sound like modern music in a lot of ways.
This is what we talk about a lot, where people write so much about breakups and love, and while it's a feeling we can relate to, we cannot relate to this situation at all, right? But we can relate to what happens after you are out of a relationship, the repercussions that happen, the people that you lose, the friendships that you make that they decide with the other person. In a much smaller scale, of course, than this, but there's no hate, no tea, no shade.
No, we
in
love the
any
music of all three of them.
Yeah, we do. You can't side with a person on a situation. We just don't believe that you can side with a person in a situation you don't know anything about. But listening to all their music doesn't affect any of that decision. I just think that we, listen to things openly and honestly, and out of the other two people that are involved in this quote-unquote situation, this is the best song that has come out of all of it. I will say that wholeheartedly. Sorry. I'm just saying, it's the most honest, it's the most well-written, and it shows the after effects of the situation, not just what was happening during the breakup.
She's not blaming the boy. She's blaming the fact that because she liked someone, she got into all of this. And I think that's an interesting way of saying it. Like, it's not his or her fault. It's what people took from. It's like she's blaming the public instead of the individuals, which I kind of appreciate.
Even if I didn't know the situation, this would still be a good song, is the point as well. Because the lyrics are so good, and the song is beautiful itself. The music is wonderful. Her voice sounds amazing. But I think sometimes because the situation was so grand, it makes people pay more attention to these artists, which isn't a good or a bad thing at all, but it definitely gives them you know, more publicity.
Like you were saying, like it's not the situation I care about. It's the fact that Sabrina very much like literally lays her heart out on the table in a beautiful musically, video, lyrically, in every way. And like she lays her heart out for the world, and just as easily they can crush it, just like they did before. But hopefully this time she doesn't care as much, or at least she won't be as affected as much.
This song's a 9 out of 10 for me.
I hope this tells all you anonymous typers on Twitter and TikTok and Instagram
And YouTube.
to give yourselves a second thought before you click enter, because you don't know how your words can affect someone. I feel like it's so sad, but it's so empowering. And I also feel like at the end of this song, she kind of, like, yes, she doesn't send the email, but that's not the point of it. It's not to be sent, it's to be written. And the idea is for herself to write it and to feel the pain of what she's writing, and that by itself empowers her so much. And I really can't wait to listen to the entire album. I think 2 out of 3 of the singles I loved so far, so I'm really excited to hear what she has to say. This song itself, especially, I don't know, that end was so sad. The boy that she keeps singing in, she's like on the floor, like alone. It was just so sad. I think I will also give this song a 9 out of 10.
No, I'm weary to say that this might be one of the best songs I've heard this year, actually.
Wow.
I'm serious. Like, I think that, you know, artists come out with things that are honest and vulnerable, but this is just the first one that has made me been like, oh, okay. Like, she knew the situation so well, and she put it in lyrically and made beautiful music to go with it. Like, how can you beat that?
Yeah.
Like, how can you do better than that?
Yeah. No, I agree. This song is a song that makes you stop in your tracks. It's a song that like gives you chills. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified every time we post a new video. Also, follow us on Instagram and TikTok for exclusive reactions and behind-the-scenes content.
Make sure to leave a comment down below because we will like and read your comments always, and make sure to stick around and subscribe if you want to watch our full reaction to the album.
Thanks so much for watching. Bye!